Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Rivaled Sports Talk, episode 40. 40 episodes, man. That's crazy. If you haven't
Impressive.
yet, go like, subscribe, share with your friends, whatever. Rivaled Sports Talk on everything, social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, you pick, you name it. As you guys know, I'm Jake. This is my man, Bo, over here, and we're here to talk
Howdy.
sports. The big thing, J.J. Watt signed a 2-year deal to the Cardinals. No, some texting right there. How crazy is it right there?
Crazy, unbelievable. I don't know if that's proper grammar, but that's kind of how I felt. I thought when I saw it, I thought it was one of them like fake accounts, you know? Because I don't know. I feel like he really wanted to win a championship. And no disrespect to the Arizona Cardinals fans, but I don't think AZ winning a championship, within that 2-year contract. So we'll see. I know that he texted Kyler. He's in love with Kyler Murray. He texted him. He was like, "I chose here because I believe in you." And so, I think a lot of quarterbacks would honestly maybe get even scared if one of the greatest players of all time says that to you. But I think Kyler, just because he gets scared of the pressure of how much he believes in you. But I think Kyler's honored by that, and he wants to make it happen.
Yeah.
So we'll see. They'll make playoffs for sure. But what about you? What do you think? What do you think their ceiling is?
I think every quarterback in the NFC West just had to make a quick dash to the bathroom, man.
They're just punching the air.
Yeah.
They had to go. They had to go for a quick walk. They just had to go for a walk.
Right. Do I think that they will do anything in that 2 years? No. Like you said, do you see them making the playoffs? Yes. I'm just excited to see how Chandler Jones and J.J. Watt can fare against each other with the pressure. Because Chandler Jones is a highly underrated player, in my opinion. So 2 years, I don't think he wants to do anything. Just look at the 2013 Cardinals. They haven't really done a whole lot.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like JJ's going to mesh very well with that Kingsbury.
Oh, yeah. He's one of those players that, get more lights on me. But he's one of those players that, he's so good. You put him in any system, any situation, he's still going to get, 10, 11 sacks. He did have a bit of an off year last year. So,
I feel like the whole Texas organization had an off year, sitting at 4-12.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. So, I'm sure he'll get more than the amount of sacks he had last year. But, yeah, no, JJ, he's going to play well, and they'll make playoffs. Probably not going to go far in the playoffs, but.
Do you think they win the division, or do you think they make a wild card?
Nah, they'll be a wild card. I think the Rams will win the division.
See, that was my next conversation that I wanted to have. Mm-hmm. Rams went out and got Matthew Stafford in a trade. How do you think Matthew Stafford does in Rams?
Oh, he's built for it, man. He and Sean McVay are going to have a lot of fun together. And then he's got great weapons that he can use. He had weapons in Detroit as well, but there wasn't much of an O-line to protect him. There wasn't much of a defense. Matthew Stafford, he's been one of probably the most underrated quarterback, since he's played. Not his fault. He was on a bad team his whole career. So he's going to shine, man. And honestly, I could totally see the Rams winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no.
Not why? Why? What are they missing?
I can honestly, receivers. Honestly, they need some more receivers.
Cooper Kupp, what's his face?
When healthy.
Robert Woods.
Healthy.
He went to Philadelphia.
When he is healthy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now that I say it out loud, they could definitely use some more help. Maybe
the only thing they really have going for him is Cooper Kupp and Cam Akers.
Yeah, Cam Akers, no, he's solid as well. But yeah, we'll see. I still think the Rams are Super Bowl conversation.
It's
even with the roster they have now, even if they don't add anybody.
No, wait a couple months when football's back. We'll have that conversation.
We will.
Let me ask you this: Is Drew Brees going to retire?
No, no, man. I'm telling you, no. You see that video of him like pushing the like 50-pound sled at least? You see that? Someone posted it and was like, this does not look like a guy that's about to retire. And I feel like if he was gonna retire, he would have done it by now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, okay, same thing like when I have to go to the grocery store, like if I don't like do it right away, then I won't do it at all. If that makes sense. Like if I say I'm gonna go, to the gym and get some good cardio in, if I don't like do that right away, then it's not happening at all. Because when you have more time to think about stuff, it's like, well, if I really want to go to the grocery store and, risk, getting COVID or something, or do I really want to go to the gym and risk falling on the treadmill and being out of work for a few weeks? So, it's
Pay to
ridiculous, but
see that.
I'm trying to put this into perspective. Usually if you have to think about something for too long, you end up, not doing it or doing
Yeah.
it, depending on, your mind. It's like, I'll do it later,
So,
but usually later never comes. So I think Drew Brees is going to run it back.
so he's procrastinating.
Yeah. He's thinking about it. And he's like, well, look at the team around me. I got good protection. I got good receivers. As long as I, just don't turn the ball over. He had a good year last year. He had a really good year. So as long as he just throws the
He had
same
an
play.
above average year, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
He had being a quarterback for the Saints isn't as hard as it used to be. You just throw the ball 2 yards to Alvin Kamara, let him do his magic. Throw a little slant to Michael Thomas, let him get into a fight, let him get ejected. So you throw it to Kamara again.
We love that.
But yeah,
Okay.
man. What about you? What are the plans for Drew?
Hot take. All right. Today's March 2nd. All right, just put that out there. All right. By March 15th, he'll have a decision.
Believe like
I'm
what do you
saying
think his
two,
decision
2
will be?
weeks. We don't know, but he'll have a
Yeah.
decision.
Do you think he'll just like post it on Instagram, or like what do you think he'll do? Will it be like Adam Schefter like somehow reads his mind?
Yeah, that's my opinion. Speaking of
Yeah.
Adam Schefter, man, I feel stupid for that in our rival group chat we have.
What happened?
I don't remember who it was about. It was Deshaun Watson. It was Deshaun Watson to the Bears. You remember that?
Oh no, I didn't. I see. I have it muted. I only respond when.
I did too. So rival
Yeah.
fans, if you're trying to reach us, we're muted. Sorry.
Right.
No, but it was like from a tweet. Like, it literally said a fake account, but it was like
Yeah.
6 in the morning, so I was so tired I didn't even realize it,
Mhm.
and I felt so stupid. But no,
Yeah.
that's a conversation. Deshaun Watson.
Whew. I'm hoping the Texans don't trade him. I'm hoping that it's an ultimate petty off between them two. Like I'm hoping Deshaun Watson like sits out for the next like 4 years of his contract, and the Texans don't trade him. That's what the fans want to see. But more realistically, I don't think Deshaun Watson is going to be traded this offseason. And it's going to suck for the Carolina Panthers, who are going to be the biggest losers out of this, even more losers than Texans, because they got rid of some pretty good players to clear up the cap space. They burned the bridge with Teddy Bridgewater, no pun intended. So, yeah, no, they can, he feels the disrespect. I saw some report about that somewhere, I think on Sports Illustrated. So, honestly, I think the Texans, as far as they're concerned, they're going to go into the season with Deshaun Watson still on their roster. And I think they're going to draft a quarterback in the second round. I think they might, get Kyle Trask in the second round, or, Kellen Mond, who I've been in love with, just as a football player.
I can see Kellen Mond on in a
He
second.
fits the scheme better. He does fit the scheme a lot better.
Well, yeah, I just can't see Kyle Trask going out of the first round. I'm serious, man.
I don't know. I don't know.
The team that I see can use a quarterback the most by draft is the Patriots, because they're done with Cam Newton, and I don't think Jarrett Stidham is going to be the starter. Stidham is a backup quarterback. He's what's his face? He's a Chase Daniel of the league.
The future Chase Daniel.
That's it. There was another one, man.
Mac Jones. I think Mac Jones is going to the Patriots. I think they'll trade up to get him. I think they'd love to have him.
I feel like Mac Jones is going top 10.
Top 10, yeah. I don't know. We'll have to make a mock draft closer. And then, so.
What was that, next month, April?
Yeah. Wow. Already the end of April. So.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
College basketball, man. KU down number 2 Baylor. But Baylor got the ultimate victory by securing the Big 12 regular season title that concludes Kansas's 13 consecutive year Big 12 title. The moment of silence for every KU fan out there. Thank you. But Baylor won today. You said against West Virginia?
Yeah, it was so stupid. Both of the teams played like garbage in the last 2 minutes. It was like hacky sack. They would throw they would just like throw the ball. The other team would get it. Other team would shoot up and be an air ball, clink off the rim. It was like watching like my like nephews or like my little cousins, 7-year-old game. It was unwatchable. But they did win, and that's all that matters.
Yep. So how far do you think Baylor will go in the tournament? Oh, March Madness is coming up, man. I just remembered that.
It is. Yeah, no, this is a special time for college basketball.
I love it.
Yeah, no, me too. The month before is my favorite time because the players that are going to be drafted in the NBA have already been established. Teams are preparing their rotations and their lineups for, the tournament to make sure, they already know, everybody knows their role. I think people can make the argument that the month before the tournament is more important than the conference championship or the tournament itself.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because if you go into the tournament and you still have no idea what your identity is or who's your player and who's your sixth man and you're still trying to figure all that out, then you're gonna get smacked in the face by Gonzaga or KU this year or you a Gonzaga hater.
100% I am.
Yeah.
100% I am.
It's so weird this year. The teams that we usually see that are dominating the league.
Oh, dude, it is wild. Duke, North Carolina,
Kentucky. Yeah.
Where they at?
Yeah, exactly. So it's so weird, but yeah, no, to answer your question about Baylor going further, I think, they could, they definitely are one of the contenders. I don't think they'll make it. I can see them going Elite Eight.
That's what I was thinking too.
And that's nothing to be ashamed of. The Elite Eight is elite. So.
Yeah. So I mentioned Kansas. I'm a Jayhawk fan, 100%.
Oh yeah.
I feel them losing in the Sweet 16, man.
Hey, Kansas does what Kansas does. Gonna lose to like Northern Iowa.
If we play like Bucknell or like Ball State, we're done.
Better watch out for Ball State.
Man, we're done.
You do not want to. Yeah, KU. They're one of those teams that it's like they'll beat every like really good team in the tournament.
Yeah.
But then they'll play like New Hampshire Tech and just like completely just be like, oh my word.
New Hampshire Lafayette Tech.
Yeah.
I don't even know if there's a Lafayette in New Hampshire.
There's a million colleges out there, but
man,
I just think Gonzaga's gonna win it, bro. I really do.
Man. I'll bet money on it. They won't win. I'll bet money on it.
We might have something there.
Okay.
Because they're so athletic though. I mean, Jalen Suggs, their best player, he was a 5-star football recruit and basketball recruit. It's not often that football guys choose basketball, especially of that caliber.
Okay, they're good in the regular season.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, that coach has been there for a long time. He's sick of losing. He's sick of people like you saying that they can't do it.
KU finished the season last year as the AP number 1 poll. Just then is when COVID started to get really, really bad. They canceled March Madness.
That was ridiculous.
How far would Kansas gone, being the AP number 1 overall and number 1 seed in the tournament?
I think they would have gone to the Final Four. I think they would have lost to Dayton.
Dayton was really good.
I know, that sucks. That sucks, bro. Because, they're never going to be that good. It took them, 60 freaking years to be, that good. And then now that Obadiah Toppin, future NBA All-Star, one of my favorites out there.
Obi Toppin's good. But hey, baseball is back, man. Spring training
It's
has
so good
begun.
to feel like there's a real
You got
season.
to rep the Royals, hometown Angels. It's all right. What is it? A Trout, a Tawny, Pools?
Trout. Yeah, got to respect the best player. He's so nice. Every year in Kaufman, I went to go see him. That's what I miss about living here in DC is having the Angels come every year.
Yeah.
Every year, because I just love seeing Mike Trout, and he would wave to me every year.
I mean, you are a good-looking guy.
Hey, man.
But the one thing I liked about the Angels was because I used to work for the Kansas City Royals. Was seeing my favorite all-time player was Albert Pujols. I saw him play in the Angels. I also got to see the man himself, Bartolo Colon.
You better hide your wives, man. You better hide your girl. You go come.
Bartolo is the man, bro. Nicknamed Big Sexy. Yes. He is the man. But let me ask you this: way too early World Series predictions.
Well, it got to be the Dodgers in the NL, and then the American League. I could definitely see the White Sox. I know Tim Anderson had some strong words about their ceiling. I don't really think it's going to matter who comes out of the AL because I think the Dodgers this year, they're going to be the best. They're going to beat the Mariners record for the best regular season, and they're going to steamroll everybody in the playoffs. It's not fair. It's like, when the Warriors were just dominating the Western Conference, and teams were literally not trying to win because they were like, yeah, there's no way. No matter who we put out there, the Warriors are going to kick our butt. I think that's how some teams need to approach this at the trade deadline, especially if the Dodgers are just off to some wicked start. But yeah, what about you? What's your prediction?
So I'm gonna ask you this about the Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they win it fair and square this year, not a COVID asterisk?
I hope so. I hope so because it was, I've been giving Dodgers fans crap about it on YouTube and Twitter. So I hope they win it. Clayton Kershaw, he's one of the best guys out there. So best pitchers.
Yeah.
I think the best left-handed pitcher in the modern, in recent memory that I've been alive for. You can make the case that Randy Johnson was too, but I think that they could definitely win it this year. But what we've seen in the past, man, regular season success doesn't always guarantee postseason success. Some of the guys, some guys come alive in the postseason October nights. Some guys, get scared. There's a big difference between having a 3-run walk-off homer on a June afternoon, than seeing playing the best guys in the World Series.
Yeah. My World Series prediction: Subway Series 2.0. Yankees at Mets.
I'd be down for that.
But I do feel the Dodgers lose in the championship. So the Dodgers are there, but I see them losing in the championship.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Dodgers do what Dodgers gonna do.
Hey, it is what it is.
I want to say something to Dodgers fans. If you guys are watching this, seriously, stop celebrating that because you didn't win anything last year. The season was only played so the MLB doesn't go broke, which they're already pretty close to doing. And, so people could have something to watch while the whole world is falling apart. Yeah. And then, to the players on the team, congratulations for winning a season that doesn't really matter. Congratulations to Freddie Freeman and Jose Abreu for winning the MVP. Who cares? Win it this year if you're really good. And then also the Miami Marlins. How the heck did they make the playoffs last year? If you give me 162, you look at the Marlins team, dude, there is no way they would ever make the playoffs in a 162 season. They're going to be one of the worst teams in baseball this year. Don Mattingly's not going to have a job. But I'm done. 2020 sucks.
I'm surprised he does now.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it actually is a good hire for him. But if they want to take that next level, they need to get rid of him. Because he has a lot of experience to help those young players.
So you said you brought up Jose Abreu and Freddie Freeman with MVPs.
So stupid.
Who you got this year?
Oh, Mike Trout. AL. I mean, placing my bets on him. NL. This might be a little bit of a surprise, but give me Pete Alonso. I think.
Okay.
And what is this year 3, year 4, year 3? Yeah. So I mean, I think he's definitely going to improve his average. I mean, he's going to hit absolute dongs. So, I mean, if he bats like over 300 and then has, you know, like 45 home runs, he'll drive in a lot of RBIs. I mean, he eats RBIs for breakfast. So,
Yeah.
um, you know, I got Pete Alonso. What about you? What are your MVPs?
So on the NL side, the man signed a massive contract. NL side, I'm going Fernando Tatis Jr. I feel like this will be a year that he really breaks out in the regular season again. And on the AL side, Bo Bichette.
Yay, I like him. Maybe it's because we have the same name, but I've been following him since the minors.
Spelled different.
Yeah, but it's spelled stupid. It's BO stands for body odor, so BEAU, baby.
Oh yeah, your parents were smart then.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Shout out Robert.
Yes. Shout out Robert Jr.
Yep. Man. So hot takes, Drew Brees decision by March 15th and the Dodgers beating the Mariners regular season record. I still, what is it, 112, 113?
Yeah, it's something like that. 116 maybe. Yeah. I mean, they got bounced by the Yankees in the first round anyway, so.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, the regular season doesn't mean anything.
No. It's cool. It sells tickets. It's fun to go to, but the postseason, that's what you live for. That's what you live for.
Yeah.
That's what gets the bones, you know, moving and the blood flowing. I don't know. Just thinking about postseason baseball just gets me going.
Yeah. I want to be back at a ballpark sipping a beer.
Oh yeah. I'll be sipping a lemonade or some water.
Yeah, I know you will. All right.
Or a Sprite.
Throw an F in the chat.
A Sprite if I'm feeling really ballsy.
Sprite. All right, we'll pregame. Don't worry. But we got some big news. Later this summer, we're gonna do a in-person shoot.
Oh yeah.
We got some plans coming up. We're gonna try to do something that is in person. Be really dope. So
exactly. Yeah. We'll probably do it. We'll be doing it in there. We'll be doing it in the studio. Nice.
This isn't a studio, man. This is my room.
Hey, it's room, studio, same thing.
I mean,
mine, dude. My room is all purpose.
Why? Because you got a big closet and a full bath?
Sure.
Okay.
No. I got my bed. This is where I do my like work, and this is where I play video games. I got my TV, so I can watch TV while I play video games. And I can work while I play video games while watching TV.
Yeah, that's too much for me, man.
Yeah.
That's too much for me. All right, Ryan, I think that's all we have. So if you haven't yet, go like, subscribe, share with your friends, your family, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We don't have a Twitter. Scratch that. YouTube, hit the little bell up in the corner so we can get some post notifications on. But, well, be safe.
Peace.
Have a good night.
Laters.